Greetings, 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 royal family. I'm back. You're back. Welcome back. Thanks for clicking on the video. So, we're on episode 4 of BET Presents The Encore. Have you been keeping up? What are you thinking so far? How many episodes are in this season? I forgot to look. Anyway, so now the girls have turned on Aubrey. Aubrey ends up going MIA. She separates herself from the group. Seemingly, the twins and LeMisha, they made up kind of, sort of. Prophetess Pam, has brought the ladies together and a song is actually recorded. All right, so let's get straight into it. So now Aubrey, she's currently the queen. She is totally over it. The ladies, they are arguing at the table. Aubrey excuses herself. She can't deal. She cannot deal. Now, remember, the task at hand is that the ladies have to complete 5 songs, 3 of which has to have all 8 of them on it. Ha! It's day 4, people. And I don't think that they have a song completed. I can't remember in the midst of all of this chaos. I think they have 2 in the hole. I'm not sure. So Aubrey, anyway, she gets up from the table and sis feels totally defeated. You know, after she done pulled out the poster boards, you know what I'm saying? The Elmer's glue, put together a little vision board. All hell is breaking loose. No one is listening to her. She is frustrated. So the Cherished twins, they're acting oblivious, in my opinion. They're acting immature because they claim that they don't know how they became the villains. Now, you know, it's one thing to be a total a-hole, but when you try to act, instead of owning it and you try to act like, what do you mean? What are you talking about? That's totally insulting. I feel like when they stepped in the house, they chose that role. They chose to be the villains. Y'all wanted to be the villains. That's how you got the role. You stepped right on into it. Foolish too. Anyway, so they feel that Aubrey needs vocal training and she's only out for herself. Now Aubrey needs vocal training. I want to know what is the shift that took place to cause all the ladies to straight up turn on Queen Aubrey. What is tea? Anyway, Aubrey ends up sitting down with Elijah, who is like the songwriter, the resident songwriter or whatever. He's there to help the ladies. Now she's venting about the twins, right? So Irish ends up walking in and the convo comes to an end. Now it seems like Aubrey was trying to cause some sort of a division between Elijah and the twins. What was that about? Because the twins know Elijah. So Aubrey was saying things like, oh, the twins say Elijah knows how I get down. Elijah knows what's up. I didn't really catch the gist of that conversation. They edited the heck out of that scene. So yeah, drop that in the comments and let me know what Aubrey was really getting at. You know, was she trying to cause division between the twins and Elijah? Well, what's up with that? Because I was lost and I didn't really care to rewind it. Anyway, Keely, who's just basically there to take up space and cause contention, she was talking about Aubrey in the kitchen, and Aubrey hears her and basically cusses her out. You know, she calls Keely out on her gossipy BS. And I feel that I find that it's interesting in this particular scene that Fallon is eating this up. You know, Shamari feels that Aubrey is not doing her job as a queen in her confessional. And I'm telling you, I saw this coming a mile away. Aubrey is now the bad guy. And like I said, I don't understand how this happened. Anyway, Sita, how you doing, Sita girl? Ends up calling a meeting. Okay. And she reminds the ladies, you know, why they're in the house and that they need to work together. Again, it's day 4 out of 30. And I think they only have 2 songs, if I'm not mistaken, but they need, 3 more? Anywho, now I have been saying since, I think, episode 2, that this rotating queen role is a waste of time in the grand scheme of things, right? How the heck did Aubrey become the bad guy in 24 hours? Everyone was just eating up her vision board. I'm lost. They all voted for her. I don't know. Some of the ladies, they're trying to figure out a name for the group. And I'm just like, this is all over the place. Like, they ain't even really got a song solidified, but you're trying to figure out a name. I don't know. It's just no organization whatsoever. And again, Aubrey is defeated. No one's listening to her. She has some great ideas. Is she out for self? I don't see that. I don't see that so far, that she's out for self, you know? Anyway, so let's shift gears a little bit to a little bit of peace, I guess. So the twins, right? They decide to go and talk to LeMisha. Okay. I guess they realize, like, look, we got to work with these ladies. LeMisha ain't going home, so let's make the best of a bad situation, right? So they actually enter into LeMisha's room, ask if they can speak to her, and Fallon starts by complimenting her, and she says, you know, I apologize. Fallon says that she's not trying to prevent her from being on records. They're just trying to create a cohesive sound. Now the twins are there for themselves and only themselves, bottom line. You know, were they sincere when they were talking to LeMisha? Who knows? But in the bigger picture, I don't think it matters, to be honest with you, whether they are sincere to LeMisha or not. Because time is not on their side, right? And they have to do what it takes to get the project done. So I get why they did it. Again, were they sincere? Who knows? And LeMisha is kind of skeptical, of course, because, you know, how nasty they were towards her, talking about her behind her back. So at this point, LeMisha, you shouldn't even care. You know, your strengthening your vocal skills should be more important than who likes you and who doesn't. It is what it is. I also think that the twins, they're trying to build an alliance, in my opinion, as if this is some sort of like a competition show. I could be wrong, but I feel like they want people on their side who is going to need them. You know, they need to feel needed, in my opinion. I'm just saying. I mean, this is not Survivor, but they're treating it as such, okay? We shift gears to Pam, okay? Now, she's in the studio. She's ready to work. Felicia is assisting. I think that's Felicia. One of the twins is assisting with the song. But Pam makes it very clear that she is writing the lyrics, okay? She ain't calling nobody no hoe. She's not doing any sexually suggestive lyrics. It's a gospel song, okay? Ain't gonna be no hoe talking on this song at all right? So it's so funny because Pam said, you know, I'm writing the lyrics. Anyway, so the ladies started gravitating toward the, you know, to the studio, and some of them started laying down their vocals. And I said, yes, progress is being made. LeMisha was actually working. She was actually working, y'all. She sounded like a cat in heat, but she put in work. And I was so happy to see something being done. Now, Queen Aubrey, okay, is not feeling the song. She said that she doesn't feel that her fan base will be receptive to this song. I can understand that. However, Aubrey, you encouraging all the ladies to work together, you should understand what being a team player means, and you should understand, you of all people should understand that this is a group project and it has to get done. Now, I mean, she can sit this one out. It's perfectly okay. But again, they have to have 5 songs, 3 of which have to have all 8 of the ladies on them. So I think it would make sense to knock out the 3 songs with all 8 ladies on them, and then just put together the other 2 with whoever, right? But Aubrey's not feeling the song. Now, she meets with the choreographer, Aubrey that is, with her little poster board organized in order. Again, progress is being made, and I'm totally here for it, right? So the choreographer basically needs to know what song is completed and who's on each song to create choreography. Again, progress, progress, progress. So the ladies start entering the dance studio one by one, and they're gathering around. Shamari, she tells Aubrey that she wants to be on a specific song that's been recorded already, okay? And Aubrey and the Cherish twins are on that song. Shamari wants to be on that song. Now the twins, they tell Shamari, you know, don't let anybody tell you you can't be on a song, especially Aubrey. Now, mind you, Aubrey has left. She went to go change, she said, and they're talking about her behind her back. So what's the purpose of Aubrey being the queen? Doesn't the queen have the final say? I see what you're doing, Cherish twins. Again, you're trying to build an alliance. You're trying to get everybody on your side. You want to be likable. You know, you want to be liked by everybody. You want to be needed by everybody. I see you for your works. Anyway, Aubrey's idea seems to be working. One group is practicing dance moves, and the other group, they're tightening up some of the ad libs on the songs that they already recorded. So everyone wants to know where Aubrey is. And my thing is, why? You know, y'all don't listen to her or respect anything that she says. You know, the one time that she's tired of y'all, you know, and isn't present, everyone cares. And I just feel like they're kind of phony. And see, editing is very interesting because I don't remember who it was. They were in the kitchen and they mentioned that Aubrey has been away from them or separating herself from them all week. Now, of course, we see a condensed version of what actually takes place in the house. So if she's been away from them all week, that means the majority of the time that she was queen, she wasn't doing anything. Okay, so that could be the frustration. But what we see is one day Aubrey's away from you for 1 day. That's how it comes across to us. So I get their frustration, but again, at the same token, y'all not gonna listen to her. Y'all gonna overtalk her. Y'all mad at her or whatever. When she was being, you know, a willing participant, taking the initiative, you guys were all for it. But the moment you voted her to be queen, and the moment she tried to bring some sort of order, y'all don't want to listen to her. Oh, we don't have to do that. So I'm confused. Again, could be editing. Anyway, moving on to Elijah. So he sits down with the twins and he repeats what Aubrey told him. Now, this whole Elijah knows what's up is what the twins allegedly said. That's what Aubrey was saying that the twins said. Now, Elijah didn't tell the twins what he said, right, to Aubrey. He said that their songs or something like that didn't really chart on Billboard. His songs did. You know, they may have writing credits, but they don't have writing credits for hit songs. This is what he said to Aubrey. That's what I caught when he and Aubrey were talking. So he told the twins what Aubrey said, but he didn't tell the twins what he said. I still don't get it. Like, what was Aubrey trying to do? So anyway, they get Aubrey, you know, out of her room, and she lays down some vocals for the song that Pam wrote, the gospel song. Now, I noticed that Elijah is trying to be funny, in my opinion, when Aubrey is in the booth. And he basically is trying to say that her timing is off on the song. But the way he's doing it is like he has an attitude. I don't know. It's just the whole dynamic is getting weird. Anyway, the vocal coach, right? She shows up. Now, she's listening to 2 of the songs that the ladies recorded, and Aubrey isn't present. And the vocal coach basically critiques Aubrey's vocals on one of the songs. Now, they want to replace Aubrey with Shamari. Shamari doesn't mind. However, Shamari wants to run it past Aubrey. The other girls, they don't really care. They're like, you know what? It's show business. We got to do what we got to do. And Shamari was like, you know, I'd love to be on the song, but I don't want to take another girl's spot. As far as Aubrey, she joins the ladies in the kitchen. She says that she has a stomach ache and there is a party of some sort that's going to be planned for that night. And she says, look, if I don't attend, the temporary queen will be Irish. Okay. Now, the party's taking place. Aubrey is not in attendance, and the ladies are playing a game where they have to honestly answer questions. So I see this is going to take a left turn. I already see this, you know, so interesting. So one of the questions was, who in the house should be replaced? I said, here we go. One of the twins said Aubrey, of course. Irish, she sees Keely's corny plan to, you know, get people to dislike Aubrey. And I'm glad that she sees it. This little childish game that Keely is playing, she's playing it by herself. If you notice, I didn't really talk about her much throughout the commentary, and I'm not. She's just ridiculous. She has, in her confessional, she's acting weird. She has Arrested Development. If Arrested Development was a person, Keely Williams would be the poster child. Like, she acts like a idiotic, immature, insecure, jealous, mean-spirited 15 or 16-year-old. You know, it's just like, you don't do anything, and you have the audacity to marvel in the fact that the girls are turning against Aubrey. Anyway, it doesn't need. I left her out for a reason, and here I am talking about her. Anyway, now as far as this queen thing, right, which I don't like the concept, but I get it. The ladies can vote the queen out and replace her, which is what they plan on doing, right? So they're planning, they all voted for Aubrey because Pam was the first queen. Aubrey's now the second queen. They voted for Aubrey. Now they want to vote her out and replace her. So Aubrey's upstairs. Meanwhile, this little party is going down. Aubrey's upstairs on the phone with her friend. She's pretty much venting. So the ladies, they're downstairs trying to figure out a name for the group as well. And they decided on Blueprint. What? I just started laughing because I think that's whack. But whatever. It is what it is. Some progress is being made, right? They got 2 songs in the can. Now their group name, I guess, is Blueprint. Now, again, as far as this rotating queen thing, this role is literally a scheme that Todd set up to come to us with the bullish. Literally. What do I mean by that? Carlos King and Todd Tucker are the executive producers of the show. All right, Royal Family, I'm signing off. I'll see y'all next week. Peace out.